Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, thank you. And for those of you joining me for the first time, welcome. My name is Arita, and I'm just here sharing this journey, this awakening, as people say. What does that even mean? I'm not even too sure myself because I feel so challenged at times, thinking about what does waking up mean? And it's like, well, are you one of those people that you were always awake? And now they're saying it's okay for you to, be yourself, speak your mind, do all of the things that, people like myself, a lot of people in my generation, we were just suppressed, repressed, and man, couldn't be ourselves. And now they say it's okay. And now, God wants me out here to talk about what does that feel like to me. And I tell you what, it sucks. It really sucks at times, but I keep pushing, I keep going because, I'm going to tell you something. The last few years, I've read a lot of books. I had opportunities to just read a lot of books and a lot of personal development, self help books. And one of the things that I pieced together through all of them was that the foundation of everything was self love. So I was like, okay, well, that's easy. No, it's not. No, it's not. But I continued to push through because there was something about doing all of this to become more consciously aware, I guess. And I think that's what awakening truly means, is to become more consciously aware of what's before you, what choices present themselves and how you make decisions based on that awareness. But growing up, we weren't able to do that. A lot of us weren't able to do that. And so here I am now reading about self-love, healing, doing all other things. And, it gets deeper, right? You start, reconnecting, redefining your relationship with God, Source, the universe, and how it all plays a role in your life, right? And so that's what I've been doing. One of the books that I chose to read was actually the Bible. And very interesting. It took me a year and a half. I read from Genesis to Revelations. And folks, I am not like, I didn't understand a lot of it. Did I believe a lot of it? No. But that's for each one of us to read and discern. And like all those other books that I read, I took what resonated and tossed the rest. And I think I got the message the very first time around. I realized that people stopped at Jesus's crucifixion and didn't really focus on the resurrection and what that means for us. And what I understood was that we are powerful beings. We are gods here on earth. And there is a way that we get to choose to live our lives that helps us connect with our God the Father, us in spirit form, to help guide us to live the most amazing, blessed life on this planet. But somewhere along the way, somebody decided that they wanted, I guess, to, I don't know, dupe us into believing that we needed to live an existence of struggle. And truth is that we don't, because there's guidance around us. We got us, we got God, we got Mother Nature, we have everything here. So I was like, okay, so you're telling me that I'm this powerful being? So the shifting of the mind was the most difficult part of it. Like getting into a positive mindset, folks, it is true. You create your reality by the way thoughts, the way you feel, the way you interact with people, your trauma, all of those things create all that shit in your life. The only way through that is to heal that. And healing that is in healing the mind. And that's where the work lies. And so, okay, I put in the time, and it wasn't work. Yes, it was work. I shouldn't say it wasn't work. It was work. But what I mean is, I made a conscious decision. And when I fell off of it, I felt the difference. When my mind would go back to the natural way, quote unquote, natural way, heard what I said. And that's not even what it should be. The natural state of our being is light and love, not stress and worry and hate. Okay? And what I've learned is that as much as we look different on the outside, we are all one and we're all connected. Nothing will change that. And so I live in this space of being aware of this world that exists, that I'd like to exist in more oftentimes than not, which is a place of being happy and joy and being light and love to the people that I meet. And those are times where it just sucks being awake, being aware. And hey, there's a difference between being woke, as they say, and being awakened. It's a continuous thing, being awakened. And I say the difference is that a woke person does not like to be triggered. An awakened being says, okay, keep coming. What does this mean? Tell me what I need to release. That's what we do. So I don't know who you are, if you're one of those people that just feel like, you'd like to be out there expressing yourself, being your awakened self, being your true self, because, that's what you're being asked to do. But still some of those fears from times past, comes pushing through. I'm here saying, hey, I'm doing it. I am doing it in spite of. I didn't even know what I wanted to talk about today because I'm just like, God, I got nothing, man. I don't know how to do this. This is not my comfort zone at all. And God just said, just sit down and talk. And so here it is. Here it is. Life is lifing. And life isn't always easy. But I trust in something greater. I trust that this world is shifting in a way that if some of us choose to walk that path, that it definitely will be more light than it is dark. And so I thank you for listening. I thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And don't forget, this is just for entertainment purposes. And I'll catch you on the other side, folks.